Man, with DistroKid taking a dump and selling recently, is SoundCloud trying to become the independent artist platform again? SoundCloud acquired an independent platform, Nina Protocol, and is allowing Nina artists to transfer their music into SoundCloud's system. SoundCloud is promoting discovery, distribution, direct fan support, fan powered royalties, and artists keeping their distribution royalties, right? So, SoundCloud wants independent artists to come back. But is it too late for them? All right. So before SoundCloud play or Spotify playlists, TikTok snippets, SoundCloud was an independent artist built movement. Now SoundCloud is making another, all right, play for indie musicians. But did they wait too long? Let's talk about some of the keys, right? The original SoundCloud rap era was amazing. Let's think about the XXXs and the Little Pumps and all those guys. SoundCloud was somewhere for people to go and release music, and it hit different. It felt good. You were like, "Yo, this is the most underground, hardcore crap we ever heard, bro." I'm trying not to cuss in this dang thing. All right, why many creators move towards Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube distributors. I think honestly it was the comfortability and knowing that we were going to be able to get right directly on with those main lines and that we weren't getting that from SoundCloud. Although we might get 40,000 listeners or something on a song, it's not translating into real money for me right off the bat. So trying to find other outlets to make money or maybe earn on or eventually earn on a long-term basis because we're doing SoundCloud anyway makes a lot of sense. Uh, Discovery versus simply storing music online. I feel like SoundCloud is a good place to store the music. And do I get views on there? Yes. Have I gotten views? Yes. Do people find me? Sure. But am I really going to get paid? Eh, fan powered royalties. I do think that it is a big deal. And that we're able to make some money on there. And I know that things are probably going to change more and more. They're going to continue adding and creating around it. I need to go through and do some real research on understanding some of their new programs and what they're doing, because that's important. It's important to understand. Direct financial support from listeners. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but you can do that on anything. Most artists or most people have a Patreon. Like on our YouTubes, we usually have like a YouTube member. We don't have a Patreon currently, but I plan on having one. I was just thinking about how many videos we could be releasing. These are videos that could be not going on the members immediately, or it's just like there's lots of stuff, bro. What I got to also thinking about maybe is we release a members only thing and we leave it on members, and then we release a another one and schedule it, right? To upload two of the same video, schedule it the same way, do all the same stuff. That could be a factor, right? Um, how producers could use SoundCloud differently from streaming platforms. Um, you could put your beats on there for sale. You could sell them to people. Um, but I think most of all, reaching people on all platforms is important, guys. This isn't like a one trick pony. You should not be putting all your eggs in one basket. You should always know that there's better things out there. All right. So if I was uploading my beats over there, it would be like, all right, I'm gonna upload some freebies. I'm gonna give some freebies away, and then I'm gonna maybe like make a CD that you have to buy or a pack you have to buy, or um, just figure out a way to sell you the beats if I needed to. I think right now what I have a BeatStars, right? There is a service for that, and what's cool about it is as soon as you sell the beat, you get paid. The system is linked up with PayPal. It's very simple. There's no trouble. There's no messed up transactions or any weird stuff going on, and I can really, really appreciate it. All right. Do artists still take SoundCloud seriously? Ask yourself this. I think they do. Maybe to an extent, but like I said, going to Spotify and Apple Music and all these other platforms that are, in my eyes, so much bigger, is more important. So, could another SoundCloud rapper era begin? I mean, anything could happen. There could be a new era from TikTok. There's one every day. There's new people from Instagram every day. You know, think about all those random songs. Um, the whole Bumbleclot, gonna turn red. You know what I'm saying? That whole Steve, that guy, all those people, they're not big. They just went viral. So I do think that it could happen on any platform, including SoundCloud, and you could blow up on there really quick. Um, what would convince you as an artist to return back to SoundCloud? I think for me is being able to actually sell music and release the music and um, just have all those little attributes to be able to do. And I think you can probably do some of that. I know some of it now you can upload to actual Spotify, and so I would have to look into the system to really respect what it is, but not something that I'm really stressed on. I'm okay currently on DistroKid for the time being. Um, is direct fan support better than chasing millions of streams? Yes. All right. I always tell people this, man. You get 100 people to buy a $25 tee. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Let's just do the math on that, right? Let's do 25 times 100, right? $2,500, right? Let's just say you sold all of those 100 at $25 and you made 2,500, right? Let's minus $375 you paid for the tees. You made 2,100 in profit. This is what I'm talking about. There is money out there. I think part of the issue is that people get scared to go and make it. Right? People are afraid, and I get it, but we can be better than this if we just push the line on doing good content and push the line on being better and growing and building your brand, bro. So there's a lot of based opinions on it, and everyone's is going to be different. But I want you to ask yourself some of those questions and let me know what you're thinking. All right. All right. I will see you guys on the next one. I appreciate you. We out this mother app.